Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's get right to it. Episode number 2 of the great groove maestro, Mr. Ivan Hampden Jr. Any other gems like that? Just like you just being you and you just happen to show up. And again, you know, your vibe, your history precedes you. You're carrying that. And just some unexpected, it's like, what?
Yeah, so I didn't do the gig, but Nona Hendrix, I get a call from Ronnie Drayton.
Oh.
They get ready to go on tour. So he says, hey man, come by the rehearsal. We don't know if this drummer is gonna make it. Bring your sticks, just sit in the audience and watch. So they wanted to scare this dude. They scared him good. So so I'm sitting there with my sticks in my hand, you know, just watching. And this dude got his shit together real quick. Yeah, I don't remember who it was. I'm sure I know who it is. But yeah, I don't remember. But that was wild, man. You know, he said, just show up, scare the shit out this dude.
Done. Yeah, he recognized you.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was crazy,
man. Yeah, just a little story. This is like in the year 2000, and I happened to be I was in LA, and I was still doing the Stevie gig. Wow. So the guitars and MD at that time for Dionne Ross, Kevin Chokan. He plays guitar with Jeffrey Osborne. So he called me up and he says, hey man, are you in LA? I said, yeah, I'm in LA. He says, hey man, listen, can you come out to and it was a place out in Burbank, man. He says, man, you know, we're doing the rehearsal with DR and stuff. He said, can you come in and you know, play the rehearsal? And I did that and stuff like that, and then, all right, man, I'll see you later. Hey, listen, man, can you come in tomorrow? And it's like, man, you know, and what's going on? What's going on? Well, just letting you know the chair is open, man. So I'm, you know, and this was for the Supremes reunion. Wow. So anyway, I came back the next day, and then DR was there and stuff like that, and you know, she was, you know. And I came up afterwards and said, Miss Ross, how's everything feeling? Don't you see that I'm dancing? Okay. All right.
I love it.
You know, and then, you know, one of those for like 4 years. It was Diana was working, and then when she wasn't working, then Stevie happened to be working, and it worked for 4 years. And then one time I was over in Europe, and we were doing, and Stevie I found out from Nate Watts. Nate Watts called me, hey, Jeff Brown, man, where you at, man? man, I'm over. I'm in Italy. Oh, man, could you come over, man? Could you know? Stevie's going to do a live aid thing. Can you do that? I said, no, man, I'm with DR. And so, anyway,
Yeah,
stuff
man.
like that happens, man.
Yeah, yeah. You blessed too, man. You so blessed, man.
Yeah,
You got so much.
we're all blessed, man.
Yeah.
But to me, that has everything to do with in the respect that we had for the ancestors that paved the way.
Yes, yes. Yeah, man.
And unfortunately, I don't see many. Yeah, I know they're out there, but I don't see many young musicians, be it drummers or whatever, that they give homage, to the ancestors. And also it's not set up the way it was. There used to be places that you could go and see people, man. It's like, yeah, you can look at YouTube all you want, but until you go to a club and you feel that vibe, and you looking at cats, and then you're looking at the the response from the audience and back and forth, and
Yeah, nothing like it. Nothing
you're
like it.
witnessing that conversation.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing like it, man. That's the truth. It's the truth.
We are in the communications business,
Yeah, yeah.
and we've represented ourselves and for the people that we work for. Yeah, I'm sure you heard, from the ancestors and stuff. You know, a hard head make a soft ass.
That's my mother saying. My mother used to say that all the time.
Yeah, my dad used to say that all the time. Yeah. Gerald, a hard head make a soft ass.
Oh man, you got me with that
one. And they're laughing. They're laughing.
Yeah, yeah.
Has there been an artist that you wanted to perform with that it didn't happen?
Ben Vereen. So I got
Ben Vereen.
Yeah, I got somehow somebody got my number and they asked me to come down to do the gig. So I did the audition and then they called me back. They said, hey, we want to take the other guy because he has electronic drums. I was like, really? Yeah. Some white dude. I don't know who it was. So that's
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So Ben Vereen. Yeah, for me that person was Al Jarreau.
Oh wow.
And then I did 3 days rehearsing with him.
Wow.
And they ended up taking the guy who was, I think he's still playing with Chicago.
Oh.
But I'm trying to remember his name. Anyway. Yeah, that was, I was heartbroken on that one, man. Because I had 3 days rehearsal. Anyway.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So another question, or it's was there in the beginning, there was a gig that you did that you realized that it's like, this is what I want to do?
A gig that I did?
Yes, when you were up and coming and, past the Jazzmobile, but maybe there was a gig that you did or a dance or something, and it's like, and you saw the response, and it was like saying to you,
All right. So
This is what I want to do.
yeah, yeah. So around 13, I used to practice upstairs in the apartment on the third floor. So around the corner, this is in Harlem. It was a bar. So apparently the drummer didn't show up. It was an organ trio. So I'm 13. So
Ooh.
yeah. So the guy says, "Call the kid. Who's the kid up there? He keeps playing." So I had to get permission from my mom to go to the bar. I push my shit around the corner. I get in there. I think the guy's name was El Dorado Red. It was organ and guitar.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. So I set up.
Man,
Yeah, yeah. So this is my first organ trio, and I played. You know, I was kind of playing a little soft. I just remember the guys hit the damn snare drum, hit that fucking snare drum, hit it, hit it. That's God, okay. So at the end of the gig, he pulled a $20 bill and handed it to me. I was like, oh shit, I can get paid for this? Oh my God. It's 20. I'm 13. It's $20 in 1971. $20 went a long way. So I was done, man. I was like, oh, I
that's
need to
it.
do this. I need to do this all the time because they keep giving me cash. Oh, man. That blew my mind, man. So after that, I started doing other um organ trios around Harlem on 25th Street, the Top Cat, the Baby Grand, um, all these little places, the Zanzibar, uh, the show place, you know. So,
I have a deep love with the organ trios
oh yeah,
in my case, you know, seeing like Charles Erlin
oh yeah,
sneaking in the clubs and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. Oh man, killing man.
That's
Yeah, popcorn used to love that stuff, man.
I I know, man.
Yeah.
You know, you know Ronnie Foster.
Hmm?
You know Ronnie Foster.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
Yeah,
Just yeah, yeah.
yeah. So he's a big organ trio.
Oh,
So it's he, the guitarist who's played for many years with George Benson, Mike O'Neill,
wow.
and Ronnie's son, Chris Foster.
Oh, wow. It's killing, man. Woo.
I love that. Hey, man.
Oh yeah.
And, with, you know, if they're playing bass here and stuff like that,
Oh yeah.
or if they got the feet going and stuff, it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
man, it's,
Oh man.
man,
It's magical, man. It's
it
magical.
grooves hard, man.
Yeah, yeah. Man.
Well, so that all of a sudden that organ trio and that $20 is like,
Woo.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My experience was like playing a dance, and I got paid like $20. And I was like in my last year in high school, and I got the $20, which was, I mean, it made me feel great. But then the next day, so that was on a Saturday, and Monday went to school again, and I knew all, you know, some of the people who were at the part, you know, at this what they used to call them cabaret cabaret show and dances and stuff like that in Philadelphia. And I knew that, they kind of belonged to the gangs, but I went to school the next day. It's like, hey, Gerald, hey, man, that was nice, man. And I got paid, and then these guys are giving me all these props. And it's like, all right.
I love it.
Game changer.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. Oh,
And you start making that money, man. It's like all of a sudden, it's like,
yeah.
again, we've been so blessed,
Oh man.
you
Amen.
know,
Amen.
blessed with this groove, man. And I hope that we can impart. I know you're doing your part. I trying to do my part with anybody who will maybe talk with. Want to ask me something? It's like, try and pass it on. There's
Mhm.
my neighbor. He had, I think, his nephew or something like that. And he's like 20 years old, and he's asking me some questions, and I said, well, I'm glad you're asking me, some questions, because right now, to show you something, no, it's not about that. It's about what you're thinking. And
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you can get it from me. I hope you speak with others, and then you see what fits for you. But
Right. Yeah, you make
it's
it
like
yours.
it's the talking game, and then
Yeah,
the
you
last
gotta
thing,
make it yours. You got to
yes,
own it.
and I said, you may come on a situation that is very, very hard. It may be hard on you, but on the other hand, because it's hard on you, you have the choice to grow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if it's hard on you, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't take it personal. If
Mhm.
if something doesn't happen right away, maybe it's not meant for you at this time.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
right.
but
Absolutely.
but with what we do, this is not a sprint.
Okay. So
This is a marathon.
yeah, so you said something just now. So one of the gigs that I got called for, Les McCann. So I did Les McCann. We closed one of the clubs on 4th Street. After the gig, the guy had called me. He called me back. He said, "Hey man, Herbie Hancock is looking for a drummer for this tour." So I was like, "Oh God." Calls me back. A couple days later, the tour was canceled. They canceled the tour. I was like, almost got to play Herbie. Man, yeah.
But just the fact that someone thought that much of you, what, be it this person or someone else, that they thought that much of you,
Yeah, it's the same guy.
and that they felt it's like,
Yeah, yeah. He hired me for Les McCann. I guess he thought I could do it. I was like totally crushed, man.
yeah, if the tour got canceled, that was beyond your control.
Yeah, yeah.
But in this business, when people can think highly of you and they know what you've done and they see how,
Mm-hmm.
again, how you're representing in
Mm-hmm.
all phases, and that's also like, sometimes things do happen, but if
Really, yeah.
but on the most part, if you're on time and you're not, shabby and stuff like that, or talking, talking, a lot of trash or something like that, and respectful of other people, because it's not just you.
Yeah,
It's a team. So,
yeah, man, awesome.
you know,
That was crazy. So,
and anything else of that man that you would like to talk about?
um, well, you asked about some of the influences,
Yes.
so Charlie
Okay,
Percep,
starting from Mr. Percep.
yep, Arthur Jenkins, Ralph McDonald, Bill Salter, Tanya Leon. You know who she is?
Tanya Leon. No, I don't.
Yeah. She just won a Pulitzer for classical.
Wow.
Yeah. Al Foster. Al Foster was great, man. So in Harlem, in my neighborhood, I used to hang out with this kid named Anthony Foster. And he had an older brother named Derek Foster that played sax. He was killing, but he was kind of strung out.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Anthony used to always tell me, "Hey, man, my brother plays with Miles Davis." I said, "Get out of here, man. Your brother don't play with no Miles Davis." He said, "I'm telling you, man, my brother plays with Miles Davis." I said, "Really? Come on, man. I don't believe you." So one summer, he says, "Hey, man, I'm going down to my brother Al's house in Lower Manhattan. Come with me." I said, "Okay." So we jumped on a train. We go downtown, and he takes me to this apartment where Al lived. So we knock on the door. Al opens the door. I was like, "Oh, man, okay." He's got these boxes all over the floor in the apartment. He says, "Yeah, man, I just came back from Japan. This Japanese guy just sent me all these drums. They're new. Yamaha, Hagi." So this was the first drums. This is the first line. So I got to see him. I was like, "Oh, these are nice, man." And then he had a picture with him, Miles, and Miles on the desk over there. I was like, "Oh, you do play with Miles." Yeah. So before I left, he said, "Hey, man, do you know this guy named Tony Williams?" I said, "Yeah, I heard." Yeah, I heard of him. He said, "Take this album. This is his first album. I want you to have it. Study this." I took that record and wore the grooves out of it, man. Oh, he turned me on.
Was that spring?
Yeah, yeah. Al was great, man. He just gave love.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. And then what's weird is I ended up playing Yamaha after that.
Augie, man. He is
Yeah,
Yamaha drums.
yeah.
Even though, they retired him,
Hmm.
he is Yamaha drums, man.
Oh yeah,
All the innovations
yeah.
that
Yeah,
came
man. He
from
did
that
everything.
man.
Yeah, Hoggy's a man. And Dougal was the other one. I call him Uncle. Uncle Duke. Man, I used to come out to Nam and he would sit me down. Him and Charles Collins.
Yes.
They sit me in the middle. One's on this side, the other one's on this side. So just a lot of love, a lot of, advice, different stuff, man. The other one in New York, Buddy Williams. I met Buddy. I was probably in high school. I knew who Buddy was. I ran into him on the street on Broadway in Midtown. And I stopped and said, "Yo, Buddy, what's up?" So he stopped and talked to me, showed me a lot of love, man. So, you know, a lot of the reason that Luther grabbed me was Buddy. Buddy was like, "Nat, call Ivan, man. Hey, man, when you in Philly, did you do any of the sessions with some of them cats down there?"
I didn't do any of this. Earl had all that.
Oh,
Earl
yeah.
had all that locked up. But
Yeah.
but I'd come in there and I'd see what he was doing and stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, man.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a bad boy, man.
Yeah. They I forget where he grew up in North Philadelphia, but they named the street after him and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
You know, so anyway, you know, between the Earl Youngs and then seeing the Charles Erlins come through and stuff like that, and you know, a couple times I had an uncle who owned a bar, and it was actually one of the first Black businessmen in Philadelphia had a bar, and he actually I had Coltrane coming there one time and played. So he kind of snuck me in there. I was like 12, 13 years old, and you know, so I could see Elvis.
Yeah. Oh, education.
Education. And I had been taking some lessons. I was taking lessons, so you know, I was just, you know, Elvin was just bombastic, man. So I got to meet Elvin, and I said,
"Oh, man."
I said, "Mr. Jones,
Oh, man.
nobody plays I know what it is, a paradiddle, but nobody plays it like you."
Yeah, that guy's magic, man. Straight Africa.
My brother, blessings to you
All
and
right.
your family. Enjoy the rest of this Sunday.
All right, man.
And,
love you, man. Thank you so
No,
much.
man, I love you, man. I love you, man. There's so much. Anyway, we have to help the up and coming cats and stuff like that. We need to.
Yeah, man. These youngins need some help, man.
I'd like to thank Mr. Ivan Hampden for these two great episodes and sharing just the magic of his groove. Wherever you hear Luther, you hear an Ivan Hampden Jr. Keeping that groove alive, because groove don't lie. See you on the next one, everybody.